Okay, something new just happened. I don't even know how to react to this story. Lightning kills three FRSC officials in Ogun State, which is very, very sad for the families of all those people. But now there are many questions arising based on this story. Now, basically, what happened was that the thing happened in the early morning. That was about days ago, and three people got killed in the incident. Many people were injured, of course. People accompanying them. They were actually doing a little bit of early morning parade and all of that, and this thing happened. Investigations are ongoing by the government and all of those things like that, but this has really led to a lot of speculations about Shango killing people. Like, is it related to the god of thunder, or what is really going on? So that's the question. So some Shango worshippers have actually gone to the place to investigate. I guess they too are doing their own investigation, trying to clarify what is going on in the place. Now, based on the situation in Nigeria and based on the beliefs here, we all understand what most people are going to be thinking about right now. It must be a spiritual attack. I mean, how three people are just going to be just struck dead like that. It seems very, very strange, because even scientifically it is very, very strange for you to get struck by lightning. Like, it is very, very rare for people to get struck by lightning. Of course, it still happens. It happens in all those developed countries too, without too much of witches and people striking each other down spiritually. Of course, I'm not saying that they don't have those spiritual powers over there too, but it's not something that's very prevalent, but they have it there too. So how are we going to be sure whether this thing is just a natural occurrence or it's something spiritual? So I'm going to be asking the question. You can just drop your answer down in the comment section. Do you think that Shango attacks are real? That's just going to be the question. You can just answer right there below. Are Shango attacks real? And if you think they are real, you can just explain if you've ever experienced anyone before. I'm not trying to doubt. I'm just saying it's going to give people a lot of insight into how these things may be happening. So that's just basically the question on ground. Now, the way I see it is that there are just three ways to answer this question. It's either thunder and just basically lightning are physical conditions or physical phenomenon, or they are spiritual phenomenon, or they are a combination of both. And I actually rest on both, because I mean, I'm an African and I understand that there are some spooky things that really happen in the world of the spiritual. I understand that perfectly. I'm not going to be foolish and think that everything can be explained by all the things that are physical alone. So that is very, very understandable. But the way I see it is that if there's going to be a little bit of control in the spiritual realm, the physical one is completely undeniable too, because there are some people that also believe that thunder and lightning is only spiritual. It's not only spiritual. People scientists actually generate voltage, serious high voltages that lead into lightning in the laboratory. So basically, in the scientific sense of the word, this thing is actually electricity. So it's a millions upon millions of volts that leads into lightning. So it actually ionizes the air and creates a path for discharge of electrons. So that's exactly what is happening when you have a lightning. That's what actually leads to the light coming up, and it's very bright, and the flashing and all of those things, and then the loud sound. So that's basically what it is. So the ionization of the air and all of those things, like the compression of air, based on that's what causes the loud clapping sound of thunder. So that's how it can be explained in the scientific realm, because if they even use this knowledge to test how a plane might endure lightning strikes. So if a plane is flying through the sky and it gets struck by lightning, so you can actually test it on ground to know how the plane is going to be able to handle that before it gets into the air. So all those things are real in the scientific realm, but again, I'm not going to be able to discount the spiritual form of it, because spooky things happen. Anyway, I'm going to be looking out for your comments. I'm going to be seeing what is going to be happening over there. Now, again, is Shango thunder and all of those things for real? You can just drop your comment below, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.